and welcome in to be our guest, or it can be on the go because you can travel to do something fun and help a wonderful organization. My guest today is Billy Irvin. Billy, when I started this show 27 years ago,
Wow.
we end each show with a thing called reflection.
Yes.
Because we realized the fact of how much religion means to people and what it means in their life.
Yes.
And how much we need to have God in our lives.
Amen. Yep.
This young man is with WLBF Radio, which is We Live by Faith.
We do.
He's the ministry outreach
Yep.
relations
Yep.
person
Yep.
for the radio station. 1984, you went on the air.
Wow.
And still active.
Still at it.
Yes.
Never sold an advertisement in all those years.
Oh my gosh.
God has provided.
That's why I'm broke.
Isn't that amazing?
I own
Isn't
an
that
ad
amazing?
agent. That's why I'm
Never sold
no.
an ad because
I know.
people donate and support the ministry.
Which is great,
Mm-hmm.
great. And now it's obviously expanded. It's not just Montgomery. It's Dothan, Eufaula, and also Andalusia.
Yes.
You've
Alex City, Sylacauga.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are those satellites
Bruton.
up there? Or they get the
They're called
signal?
translators. So
That's right.
They can translate the signal there. We have a satellite in Eufaula, satellite in a field out in the Dothan area, and a satellite out in the field in Andalusia, actually by Gant Lake.
I'll be.
Yes.
I'll be. And the radio station broadcasts 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Yes, sir.
Lots of local programming, very good local programming, and then you do have some national people to come in that are on the program.
Yeah, we have people who have a ministry
Right.
behind their program. So if you're listening to a program and they're talking about a divorce, or they're talking about dealing with aging parents, you're like, I want more information about that. Then you can call them, and they generally have a book or more materials, or some of you even have a counselor that can talk to you. So they're national, some of them international programs.
Right.
A lot of preachers on Faith Radio, but a lot of programs on families.
But you know, they're very good preachers.
Oh.
They do an excellent job.
Yes.
And one program that's on this called Focus on the Family.
Yes, yes.
And it's probably been with you almost since you went on the air.
Yes,
Is it not?
yes. And they just talk about so many issues that we face as families.
Yes.
You know, I heard it said a long time ago that a nation is only as strong as its families.
Family unit.
Yes.
Yes.
And so we are all about strengthening that family unit. And we all have issues. We all have, as the Bible tells us, and Jesus said, in this world you'll have tribulation.
Yes.
We all have tribulation. So we all need each other and we need help.
But it's how we handle that tribulation.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
so we go back to the Bible to say, hey, how can I deal with this? I've got an aging parent, or I'm dealing with dementia in my family, or we have some relationship issues, or I'm running into a financial issue. We all have issues. And so Focus on the Family talks about those issues.
Right.
And they're one of the organizations that you can call them and say, I need a counselor to talk to. And that you call their number and they'll provide you with some help and getting some initial counseling going. And they have materials. They're just a great organization.
And for a lot of older people that watch our show, for a lot of them, they can turn that radio on, and that becomes their companion throughout the day,
Yes.
giving them hope, giving them prayer, giving them a lot of things that they
Yes.
need in their lives.
I got to tell you a quick story. I had a gentleman who called our radio station recently, and he's in the Sylacauga area, and he's in a nursing home. And he said, this was back last year, he said, you know, used to the school kids would come through and sing, and the church groups.
Yep.
He said, the preacher can't even get into the nursing home these days. But I'm okay because I've got my radio right
Yep.
here, and I have music, and I have preachers, and so
Yes.
I am not alone. But, you know, God tells us that we're not alone. He's with us wherever we are, whatever somebody's walking through today.
Yep.
You're not alone.
And that's a great way just a great way to look at it.
Yes,
Okay, on the onset of the show, I mentioned the fact, and you mentioned the fact also, never been a commercial that's aired on the radio station.
that's right.
But they do fundraisers, and one of them is going to be, when I was talking about On the Go, is a golf tournament. And you have a big golf tournament coming
Yes,
up.
and it's really our only fundraiser. We have a big golf tournament. It's coming up on Tuesday, September the 20th.
right.
We'll be at Wynn Lakes. It's actually 2 golf tournaments that day. We
It's
do
a
a
morning
morning
flight
and an afternoon.
Yeah, it's gotten that big.
It's gotten that big. Yeah, we'll
good.
probably have close to 200 people there between the golf teams and the volunteers. And so we try to start right around 24 teams in the morning and 25 in the afternoon. And it's a shotgun start.
Right.
And it's a 4-man scramble. So if you're not a great golfer,
get some good golfers to be with you.
That's it. Just
right.
surround yourself with good people, right?
But you
That's
got to realize this. I'm a great putter.
Okay.
I may not be able to drive it.
That's right.
But but there's an old adage: you drive for show and you putt for dough.
There you go.
And that's it.
So you get you a good teammate who can drive that ball.
Then
yes.
And not finish it up.
And then you'll finish it up. You need to have one along who's the comedian of the group, and the other one who's the encourager of the group, and
that's right.
You'll have a winning team.
Good. So how do people get information so they can do this?
Yes, I'd love to talk to them.
Okay.
They can call us.
Okay.
Our number is
and
real simple.
And we're putting it up right on the screen.
1-800-239-8900.
Okay.
You can go to our website. It's faithradio.org.
Very simple.
You can download a brochure there and get information. But I'd love to talk to someone about how they can be involved. Maybe they don't play golf and they just want to be a sponsor.
Sure.
There's an unlimited space for sponsors. We
I
always
know.
say an unlimited space.
You got enough carts for those.
But there is a limit to the number of golfers we can put out there.
Right.
So we'd greatly appreciate anybody that wants to be involved in sponsoring or playing.
So if an individual wants to come, they can come. But more important, try to put together a team.
That's it. That's really the way to go with a team. But we do have some individuals say, I just want to play. And we've had some tremendous guys who just showed up needing a friend and put them with 3 other golfers, and they said that was
Friends for life.
One of my best days of golf.
Amen. Well, thank you so much, and just remember this: at WLBF Radio, they've been around since 1984. They're a nice way to end your day and to start your day, and to be with you through the day. And we'll be right back right after this.